Hello, everybody, and welcome to My Brother, and Me. It's an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
I'm your middlest brother, Travis the Great.
My name is Griffin McElroy.
I want to warn everybody, there was a moment where I said my name in a what could be like a melodically tuneful manner.
Yeah, you were happy for the first time in so long.
Well, no, I had the compulsion in that moment of, I'm going to sing the rest of this, and I'm going to make everybody sing the rest of the episode. It's a musical episode.
Oh, it's a musical.
Wow. I just want to tell you guys, I fought that off. I fought that unlistenable urge.
I appreciate you fighting that off because it saved me from having to do that myself.
Yeah. I don't know that I physically, mentally, emotionally could have done it. Are you guys just going to let me get away with adding a flourish to my name like that?
What was the flourish? I was thinking about the thing I was going to say rather than listening to you, and I'm so sorry about that.
That's okay. No, I said Travis the Great because I'm watching The Great, and I thought I need a flourish, and I thought that would be fancy. Or like Travis the Powerful. I don't know. I'll find it. But I want to talk about, guys, okay, and this is going to depend on where people are listening to this because there are laws differing in state to state, but I don't know about you guys. I got a lot of money riding on the big game.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Interesting.
That's really fascinating.
Do I want to know how much?
It's basically all of our collective life savings.
Oh, wow.
And I have been so curious why our financial advisors did tell us to have a shared pool of life savings. Because we're living three different lives at this point.
With children. I mean, we have dependents and wives and everything, but I paid the financial advisor to do that because I knew the big game was coming up. And, every year, I watch the game and I think, I should have bet because now I know who won and I should have bet. And this year.
Yeah. It's so easy when you know who does it.
Escherian logic.
And here's the best part. I put about 75% of our life savings on the big game and about 25% on the Puppy Bowl. So I figure one way or the other, we're going to come out big because I bet 25% of our life savings that the Puppy Bowl would be adorable. And that was, to be fair, it was 2-1 odds. Adorable versus so cute.
Yeah. So. I put 50 large on the Bengals in the Puppy Bowl because
the Bengals are playing?
Well, no, let me do my joke.
Oh, okay.
I put 50 large on the Bengals in the Puppy Bowl because I am wagering that they will release a handful of Bengal Tigers during the Puppy Bowl because let's be honest, those games are rarely intense or like dramatic. The stakes are so low. It's like the dog gets the ball, and I want to be like, yeah, but did he fucking get that sack lunch from fucking smashing the QB into fucking bone meal? That's what I want to see.
The Puppy Bowl is very Globetrotter-esque in that way, Griffin. I noticed that they're very lax on some of what I would consider the rules that make football fun to watch.
Right.
And it's just like, what's happening here?
Yeah. And the puppies never beat the human players.
That's
and it's
true.
Kind of like, what's the point?
Right. Right.
It's kind
I've
of
never seen one of the puppies get thrown out of the game for unsportsmanlike conduct, but I've seen them piss on the field.
Absolutely.
And I guarantee if
Troy Aikman just took a big one right there.
Thank you. They would kick him right out of the field.
Thick-armed fucking Dan Marino just took a dumper right there on the 50. That's not gonna. They're not gonna let him finish that one out.
I have an announcement. We're calling it the Super Bowl from this point forward. I decided this. Come at me. Please come soon. Nothing would delight me more than for the National Football League, the NFL, or as I call it, no fun left. Come get me.
Let them play, Ref.
Let them play, Ref.
Come on.
Let them play.
So many rules now.
Let them play.
Do you remember back when people used to be able to take swords on the field? Come on,
Ref. Let the fellas play.
What are you afraid of? Ugh.
I had this moment after the Bengals secured their place.
The Bengals are in it?
Yeah, Shooter My man Shooter got that big kickerooski for the right.
That's why you draft.
Uprights.
That's why you draft a kicker.
That's
folks.
why you draft a kicker, folks.
That's why you draft a kicker.
And I had this thought, like, you know what? Dad loves the Bengals. I'm gonna get him tickets. You know, like I'm gonna get him a flight. You know, this will be birthday and Christmas combined, whatever. But I knew that it would fill up. You know, flights from Cincinnati to LAX were about to get like wild. So I was like, I'm gonna do it right now. And I was checking the flights on that. And I was like, okay, maybe, you know, I got a lot of miles saved up from the last traveling. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. He'll need actual tickets to the game first. Also.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call.
So I went on to the place where they sell the tickets.
Oh, the internet.
Yeah. And the bad ones are $6,000.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody. Don't do that.
Yeah, after all, it's a game, guys.
It is a game.
It's a game. And the players aren't getting paid. They're doing it for fun.
Thank you.
Right.
So, like, where's this money going? Right down the toilet. That's where it's going.
Don't do $6,000 for a ticket to the Super Bowl in the bad seats where you can't see.
I think about there's a scalper somewhere, right? Who bought those tickets somehow, probably a robot, bought them and then was like, I'm going to resell these for $6,000. Like they thought with their human/AI brain that $6,000 was like, this is a good choice.
This is a normal amount. Yeah.
This is an amount someone will pay to sit in bad seats to watch people run at each other real fast.
And that's really all it is.
That's really all football is, you know what I mean? Well, except for kickers. Can we talk? I've decided to make this the only pro kicker podcast on earth where like our whole deal
professional kickers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our whole deal, what's our whole deal? Kickers are underappreciated in the NFL. And I'm talking, listen, hear me out. Place kickers? Yes. But I'm also talking about like the punters. If it kicks, it sits.
What?
With us.
No, that's not. If it kicks,
it sits with us in our home. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you. Come to us, kickers. Come to us. This is a new kicker podcast for kickers.
This is on the kickers only.
Hey, can we do a little role play, Trav?
Yeah.
Just for funsies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a kicker.
Okay.
And I want you two guys, and I don't want you to do your usual
like sports ball. Like none of that.
I would never do
shit.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
No, none of that
The
shit.
respect I have for kickers, I would never do that.
Okay.
I want you to make your best run at it.
All right.
If I was talking to a kicker, if we got a kicker on today, what would I say?
Well, yes, exactly. So you
that's what role playing means.
Start the kicker segment.
Yeah.
And I'll be like a kicker that you have onto the show.
Can you do you have any music on the board, Juice, that you can kind of like throw down for us? That's the same.
Hey, welcome to Faces and Laces. I'm here with Kick Johnson.
Am I not here? Do I not get to fucking introduce myself on Faces and Laces?
Okay, thank you. Welcome to Faces and Laces. I'm your host, Travis McElroy.
Welcome to Through the Uprights. I'm your host, Griffin McElroy.
That's better, actually. Okay, yeah. We're joined now by Kick Johnson. Kick. Gotta say, man.
That's probably not his name.
No? Well, it's his nickname. His real name is Rick Johnson, but they call him Kick. Kick, I just want to say, excellent game.
Can it be Thick Johnson?
Is that his nickname? Or
hey, hold on. Let's ask him. Hey, Rick.
Yeah.
Can we call you Thick Johnson? Because it's like a funny, like you have a...
Oh, it's like a penis thing.
Like a chode.
You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late for dinner.
Oh, thanks, Thick. Now, listen, I just want to say, man, great game. Are you okay? Charlie horse?
Get leg cramps.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Have you tried bananas?
My body is riddled. My legs, specifically my kicking leg,
right,
is riddled with pain.
Okay.
23 hours out of every day is a waking hell.
What happens during the 1 hour?
Good question.
Shoot me up. The docs shoot me up real good.
Oh,
with it, they call it spinach, but it's in a syringe. I know it's not my spinach, but it releases me from the hell that my everyday is. Just long enough for me to get through the.
How old are you? Hey, Thick, how old are you?
22.
Jesus. Jesus.
Do you find it hard to sort of navigate
Can I request?
Oh, sure.
Bethany, you said this was a curse-free. I'm sorry, my assistant, Bethany.
Did we curse? Sorry, it's...
Well, you said the boy took the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Oh, crackers, man. That's wild. You're 22, huh?
Whoa.
Also, did you just call me boy? I'm 16 years your senior, Kick.
It's an affectionate nickname that we have for other players
Oh, you see me as another player?
in this field of podcasting. Yeah.
Oh,
That's a weird way to say that. Hey, do
Can
you
we talk about
what?
kicking or my career?
I was trying to kick,
Well,
and then
yeah.
your bedeviled leg came up,
Yeah.
and we were very
We
focused
keep
on that.
trying to do our job, but
There's brief valleys between the crests of pain. where
Right.
I'm
Gotcha.
still
Are we in one of those-
a manageable agony as the hellish sine wave that is my life
Right.
Indeed.
rises and falls?
It's getting
and I'm
dark,
currently
Kick.
Is it-
something in a valley. I'm in something in a valley right now in
Are-
terms of
Right,
pain,
got it,
so
got
I
it, got
can't
it.
answer
So what's your
questions.
record? What's your longest
What's the
kick?
biggest kick you've done?
What's your biggest kick?
We could have
What's
looked
your
this up
favorite
probably,
kick?
but
I have been known to. I came short at one point of the record held by Dan Straczynski
Yeah.
from the Falcons. I
Of course.
think he held it down at about 60 yards, and I did kick a 58.5 yarder.
Ooh.
In our matchup against the Tennessee Titans.
did you ask
Remember
the
that.
did you ask the coach if you could scooch it back
Yeah.
2
good
or 3
question.
yards just so you could scoop that that record?
I would never compromise. The
Okay.
game of football.
Where
Kick,
do you-
I have a question for you.
Go
On
ahead,
a good day,
Go for it, Chuck.
when your pain management is going all right, you know what I mean, and you're in one of them valleys, you think you could kick a ball hard enough that you could kick it through a man?
I always think about this.
Um,
Or sorry. Or you kick it at him and it hits him in the head and their head goes flying off like in
Oh,
Hereditary.
good question. And then the head goes through.
And the head goes
uprights.
through, and then the refs are like, 3 points, I guess.
I
'Cause
guess
they're
it
so
counts. You know,
fucking
there's no
dumb.
rule against it.
I'm surprised that you guys are privy to this, but that is how you become the kicker for a team.
Oh, you got to
Oh.
kill the previous kicker.
You have to blast one of those beautiful pigskins right through the uprights that are their ribs.
Oh, I see.
And just blast it clean through. It's rough, and honestly, it's supposed to be a private and, I'll be frank, tasteful ceremony.
Oh, that's
Sure.
between two consenting adults.
Right.
I have another question for you, Kick. Is there anything in the rule book that says?
No, hold on, Trav, pause.
Okay, yeah.
Let him.
I'm back.
Okay. Is there anything in the rule book that says a dog can't play football?
This is one that we like to ponder.
Yeah.
Seems like a straight up and down yes or no question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was
Yeah,
that?
there's-
I hate to say it because every time I say this, another one of you kids gets the wild idea that you're going to trade up your pup to take out Think Johnson.
Yeah.
But there is nothing in the rules that says a dog can't play football.
Right.
But
Oh.
I will say
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
they are not reliable.
No.
Dogs?
They're reliable usually, but not in terms of play. They don't
Yeah.
do autographs.
Yeah.
They won't join the union, which to me is weird.
Yeah.
But they refused because they say it's too
there's
human friendly.
Big,
Stabs.
a big issue. You cannot put rings on those paws.
That's true.
Well, you're not going to get a ring with the dog behind the ball. It's a human's.
It's a human.
human's job.
It's a fingers game.
You need a person,
Right.
right? You need a person. You need a Thick Johnson. You need a Dan Straczynski. You need, any of the many other kickers with which I am well acquainted.
Can
Do
I?
you-
One last
no,
thing.
it's actually
sorry.
my turn.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you where? And we
Don't
asked.
fight, boys. There's plenty of thick to go around.
Well, we
I
do
like
like
it
to-
less and less.
It sucks. We would like to ask because we ask everyone where you do buy your pants that have one big pant leg.
Good question.
This is an excellent question. I use Stitch Fix,
Oh.
That's kick ass.
but it's a special service that they maintain just for me called Thix Fix.
Oh, cool.
And they just get the pants just for me.
Not
for
Stitch Thicks?
Sorry, mine was better.
Not
Okay.
thick. Not thick.
Hey, you sounded a little bit like the agent from
Matrix.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Mr. Anderson, the prices on thick are so good.
Can I ask you a question, Kick? Because Griffin said kick ass and it made me think about it. Are you ever afraid that like you'll lose control and you'll kick someone in the ass and you'll kick them so hard that you'll kick them in half?
Or that their spine will shoot out of their mouth like in Mortal Kombat.
And it'll go through the uprights?
That would be impossible. When I am not on the field, my kicking leg is weighted down with over 130 pounds of dry weight.
I was going to ask about that. I can see that here under the table.
So lifting it is a torture. There would be no way of me kicking a civilian in the open world.
Yeah.
Because of the weights on the leg. They only release those when it's time to make the donuts go nuts, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, sure.
So we're going to let you go, Thick, but I have one more question.
Rather or not, I don't have anywhere else to be.
Okay, you can stay here, but just please don't talk anymore. I'm worried about what it's doing to your voice. But I have one more question for you, Thick. Do you have any predictions on how you think the Puppy Bowl is going to go this year?
A lot of people in my circles are saying, "Oh, it's so cute." That's the way we're leaning right now.
Oh, really?
I'm not allowed to bet anymore.
Sure.
Oh, so it's not like a league thing. It's like a personal thing for you?
It's a personal thing between me and my lord.
Oh, okay, cool.
And who's that?
Sorry, you don't know him.
Oh, okay. This is like a feudal situation?
It's a different one. Just forget Chris.
Yeah.
We have our own deity, our own language,
our
own dress code.
That kicks ass.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's blasphemy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't like it when we take kick in vain, huh?
Please don't take kick in vain.
Got it.
God, this podcast. Hey, Kick or Thick, don't you agree that this podcast was a fucking great idea? Like a really good idea for a podcast?
I think you got nowhere to go but up.
Yeah,
Okay, great.
Man. All right.
Just like the ball. Whoa!
I gotta go, my kids.
Okay.